Hi all, hope you are all doing good. Now we are going to see the remaining portions of crop production. Okay, let's see the remaining practices of crop production. Move on to irrigation. Irrigation. All organisms need water to live. Plants need more water. Like ourselves and animals, they do not live without water. See, if we don't pour water to the plant, see the next day it will become dry and it seems to be dull. So plants do not live without water. Plant body itself contains 90% of water. Plant take nutrients along with water. Plant can grow, produce flower and fruits with the help of water, with the help of good water supply. Without water, cannot survive. Okay, all organisms need water to live. So irrigation is one of the main practices here. Plants having 90% of water. To maintain the moisture of soil for healthy crop growth, fields have to be watered regularly. The supply of water to the crop at regular intervals, at regular intervals is called irrigation. The time and frequency of water varies from crop to crop and season to season and soil to soil. Okay? Sources of irrigation. Ponds, wells, river, canals, tube wells, lakes, dams. These are the sources of irrigation. Next. Methods of irrigation. So, moat, chain pump, dekli, rahat. These are the traditional methods. So, physical labor is important here. In this method, it's done by manually or by animals is used. It consumes a lot of time. Mostly water from duck wells and ponds to irrigate the field by this method. Okay, next. Okay, as I already told, traditional methods, physical labor is used, either men or animal like wells. Mostly water is from canals or wells to irrigate the fields. By these four methods only. And this method takes lot of time. It consumes more time. Next, move on to next method. That is modern method. This is sprinkler system and this is drip system. It's the modern methods used by the farmers. Here in sprinkler system, water is drawn from the bore well and it's sent through the pipes. And the top of the pipe is the pipe having sprinkler. See here, sprinkle. It sprinkles the water to the field. Okay. Next, drip system. In drip system, pipes are there. The water is supplied to the pipes. The pipe has a small holes. The water flow through the hole. Drops of water leaves to the root of the plant. Directly the water goes to the root of the plant. Okay, this is the modern method. See, these modern methods, water is conserved and saved. For this, farmers should have electrical supply. It's very important. Farmers need electrical supply to carry out these modern methods of irrigation. Okay, next move on to protection from weeds. Weeds means unwanted plants. Weed means unwanted plants. Sometimes birds carry that unwanted plants and put it in the field. The weeds destroy the crop which grow in the field. Okay, in the field many other In a field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crop. These undesirable plants are called weeds, unwanted plants. The weeds will compete with the original plant. Weeds take the fertilizers which we provide for the original plant. Weeds grow long and cover the original plant. Some weeds are toxic and poisonous, and it's very dangerous and harmful to animals and human also. Okay, it's unwanted plants, but the process of removing that unwanted plants called weeding. Okay, removing weeds called weeding. The weeds are controlled by weedicides. They are sprayed in the field to kill the weeds. They do not damage the crops. It's not directly used. It is diluted with water and it is used by the farmers. Okay, while using these weedicides, farmers surely close their nose before using these weedicides. Okay, next. Okay, harvesting. Harvesting is the main practice. Okay, real crop will come to maturity 3 to 4 months. It is needed to cut the crop at a correct time. Okay, harvesting of a crop is very important method. Cutting of a crop after once it get matured is harvesting. Harvesting in our country is either done manually or by a machine. Okay. Threshing. Threshing is the method to cut the crop with the help of sickle or combine harvester. See, this is sickle. This is sickle. It's done by manually, and this is Here see, this is sickle, and this is done by manually, and this is harvester, combine machine. Okay, farmers, they employ the laborers to cut the crop with sickle. It's done by manually. Okay, another method is combine. By this machine they cut the crop. It will harvest acres of crops in less time. This machine offered by rich farmers. Winnowing is nothing but separation of grain and chaff by winnowing machine. Okay, crop is cut and grains will be stored. These grains should be polished in this method. Okay, next, storage. Storage is very important. Farmers simply keep in goodowns means pest will damage all the grains. So it's a very important task for the farmers to store the grains well. They are using storage bin. They create by using dust and mud. Small scale farmers use metallic bins to protect the seeds from rats and other pests. Neem leaves should be used. Okay, large scale farmers using silos or granaries, sometimes chemicals should be sprayed. So storage is very important. So this is the last practice of agriculture. Let's rise. What is today we saw what is irrigation, and the supply of water to the crop at regular intervals is called irrigation. So sources of irrigations and methods of irrigation. So this is traditional method. These four are traditional method. It's done by manually by using human or animal like bulls. And modern methods is sprinkler and drip system. So physical labor is not needed here. Only electrical supply is very important here. Next, protection from weeds. Weeds is nothing but unwanted plants. Next, harvesting. Harvesting is nothing but once the crop get matured, the farmers must cut the crop. That is harvesting. Either is done by manually or by a machine called a combine harvester. Okay. and manually is done with the help of sickle. Next. So, cut the crops is threshing, and after cutting the crops, the grain should be, separation of grain should be done. It's done by winnowing, by the method of winnowing in winnowing machine. Okay, next term, storage. At last we come to the conclusion of practice, storage. It's very, very important because no storage, pest will damage all the grains. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. And if you like this content, you think this content is useful for you, please subscribe, like and share as much as you can. Thank you.